Hey guys, it's Than, and we're here for another review. This is the new Nerf Elite Stryfe. It's not supposed to be out until 2013, but my friend and I got a pair of them, as you saw in a previous video of mine. So I'm doing a full-on review on it, and I want to put in my 2 cents of what I think this blaster can do and how it can be used in certain scenarios, I guess. So this is what you get in the blaster. You just get a 6-round clip with 6 Elite darts, and the blaster itself. This blaster comes with a lot of rails and places to put accessories, but it doesn't come with any of those accessories. The blaster is a little bit quieter than some of the previous blasters, so the motors are smaller. This whole blaster is very slim, and I really like how lean it is. If you compare it size-wise to a barricade, which a lot of people call this a clip-fed barricade, it is about, almost want to say, just a hair shorter, but it's also a lot skinnier. I mean, this is a fat blaster, and I remember the only place I could actually put this is in my big cargo pants. These are the cargo pants I take to most wars because they can fit pretty much everything. But just in general, it's sometimes still difficult. It's a very heavy, very fat blaster to pull it out. Usually I use mine, which has the barrel off, and sometimes it's hard to pull out. So you know, this is definitely a much leaner looking blaster, and I'm not sure if you could really holster it because of the mag and the mag well, but it is a lot smaller, and I do like that. It looks very compact, very well minimized, I guess. Even though it has motors bulging out of the side, out of the side just a hair. I have a whole list of things I got to talk about because there's a lot of things about this blaster. One of it is the weight of this. A lot of people say that this might be fun to dual wield, especially in an HVZ scenario. I think, personally for me, if you're just getting into HVZ and you're like, alright, I'm just going to grab 2 of these and that'll be it, and maybe some 18-round mags, I wouldn't suggest that, because the way this blaster is, just by itself, without any accessories, is actually not very well weighted. The batteries start here and they move up. So you have batteries right on top of the grip and then 2 batteries in front of the grip. You got the clip, which I only have an empty 6-round clip, but if you put a 30-round drum in it, fully loaded, it's going to add more weight to the front. And then of course you have the heavy motors in the front. So overall, this blaster is very front heavy. And when you just have it stock, you want to have one finger on the trigger and one finger on the acceleration trigger, but you can't be squeezing them. If I squeeze them, hold on, let me take the clip out so it doesn't run. But if I squeeze it like this, is actually a decently comfortable grip. I would like more space in here for my hand, but this is a decently comfortable grip, but you can't be doing that. You have to have these loose. So basically what you're supporting your blaster on is your thumb and your 2 fingers, like this. And so a lot of the weight is on the front. So I can just tell by moving this around, if I had 2 of these and I was running around all day with them or on a mission with them, it would become very tiresome because you're holding your weight on this, and it just hurts the arm. However, this is something interesting. I also bought a retaliator, and if I just take the retaliator stock, pop that on there, and the grip, which is a nice grip, and put it on there, I automatically have a very small, compact, shouldered blaster that's very mobile. It has 2 points that I can move them up and down with, and round corners and such, and I can shoulder it pretty easily, and especially since it's a compact blaster, I can actually put it right up to my face pretty easily. I can even look down the iron sights, which is something you really can't, or the plastic sights, aren't made of iron, but you know, the plastic sights, which you really can't do in many blasters. Not like it's something I'm actually going to be doing in a war, but it's still like, it's very compact and it's very easy to hold. In fact, since this can hold, if I have the shoulder, I can move this around and my hand is free, so I can have a very light grip on here and get easy access to the acceleration trigger and the main trigger. And this is very comfortable. This I could take to HVZ. In fact, I could probably sling this around my back because it does have these sling points. I'll actually get back to you on the latter half of this video on if that's actually effective or not. But this is very comfortable. You know, I could put a 35-round drum in here or some other clip, and it wouldn't matter because I have 2 very nice strong grips. And to compare this to the Raven, if you look at kind of where the handset is, it's almost like with this stock and with this handle in the front, the handle for the Raven kind of splits them. So instead of having 2 handles here, you have a handle right here. And I've been using this Raven a lot, and it's fun and compact. And even though it's actually shorter than the Stryfe with the Retaliator stock and handle, I still kind of prefer this. This feels much better to have 2 points to move with and a nice handle in front. So I like how this is formed. Now, the interesting thing about this is that it doesn't come with any of these. This is something you have to buy some other blaster for. This you have to buy the Retaliator for. So, stock, you can't dual wield these things, and it would be kind of difficult to do so. But with those attachments, this actually makes a very nice blaster, I think, for HVZ. Let's see. Another thing that I also don't like about it is that it only comes with the 6-round clip and 6 darts. So you'd have to buy other clips, which is not a problem for me. I already have some Stampede clips. I have some other Elite mags that I'm buying as well. So that's not a problem for me. I have 18 rounds, but if this is a kid buying their first blaster, or if it's somebody getting an HVZ and this is their first blaster, you know, it's kind of a disappointment, and you kind of need to get other things to really make this work. Specifically also a Retaliator. And also getting a 12-round mag is nice as well. I think I like the size of the 12-round mag in here. So I think that's it. I'm gonna do a range test next, and then after that I'm gonna do some final thoughts and some more tactical evaluation of how the Stryfe could be used in any sort of foam combat, basically. So we'll go to that.